Welcome to Vegas Business Spotlight, the podcast that brings you the brightest minds and success stories from the bustling business scene in and around Las Vegas. Join us as we journey behind the neon lights and uncover the strategies, triumphs, and insights that shape the entrepreneurial landscape of the City of Lights. From visionary startups to industry titans, get ready to be inspired by the stories of those who've turned dreams into reality on this iconic stage. And now, your host, Tim Knifton.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Vegas Business Spotlight, sponsored by RSVP Las Vegas. I'm Tim Knifton, your host, and I'm thrilled to have you here with us today as we continue our journey through the vibrant world of Las Vegas entrepreneurship. Before we dive into today's conversation, I want to extend a warm welcome to our featured guest, Joe Wittenweiler with HydroShield Las Vegas. We're honored to have him on the show today and share his experiences, insights, and wisdom he has gained over his remarkable journey to success. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Joe, welcome to the Vegas Business Spotlight. We're delighted to have you here today. How are you doing?
Great, Tim. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Fantastic. Let's jump right in and start by hearing a little bit about your journey and the incredible work you're doing here in Las Vegas. So I always like to start out asking our guests, give us your 30-second elevator pitch about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Joe Wittenweiler, owner of HydroShield of Las Vegas, and we are an eco-friendly surface protection coating that goes on glass and glass-glazed products. So just about everything around your house, from shower glass to kitchen countertops, vanities, sinks, even toilets. Exterior windows. If it's not made of wood or plastic, we've got a solution that's going to make it super slick, super easy to clean, and eco-friendly.
Oh, that's great. That's
Fun
great.
stuff.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about your early days starting out with HydroShield in Las Vegas? What inspired you to start the business?
Sure. HydroShield's been around since the 90s. It was actually a technology that it was developed back in the U.S. government. When the patent was released, HydroShield was one of a handful of companies that got that secret sauce and built a line of products based upon it. It was actually a couple of friends of mine. They owned the business here for probably about 10 years in Vegas. And I was a mortgage loan officer and just always was fascinated by this product. They put it on my shower. I had I remodeled my bathroom and had it installed on my shower glass. And it was about 9 years ago now. And it just, I've never seen anything like it. I was blown away at how it performed because you live in Vegas, you know how the water is here. A shower glass is essentially a frosted piece of glass. After a couple of years, the calcium just sticks to it so bad. And there's nothing you could do to clean it. I've actually taken angle grinders into bathrooms to try to clean shower glass before. Yeah, so this technology is fascinating, and I was blown away by it. So it took me years of weaseling my way in there to finally buy everybody out. So just about 2 years, we're going on almost 2 years now ago that I was able to negotiate and buy out all the partners. So took over ownership just a couple years ago, and yeah, it's been an adventure, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's great. How has being based in Las Vegas influenced your business strategies and decisions?
Actually, I love Vegas, especially in this business with its construction. Look outside. There's building everywhere. And this works on residential applications, commercial applications. So, we're working on getting into the casinos, getting into hotels, motels, restaurants, businesses. Like I said, if there's a surface out there that you can see that's not made of wood or plastic, we've really got a solution that's going to keep it looking beautiful.
Yeah, that's great. What advantages do you think Las Vegas offers to entrepreneurs?
Just growth. I mean, it's a baby. This town still is as a baby, I think. And you look at the history. I'm from back east. Stuff has been there for hundreds of years so far. 1776 is when the country was born, so we were here before that. So, hanging out in New York and New Jersey, those buildings have been around for hundreds of years. The roads have been around for hundreds of years. It's why it's confusing. It's why you can't find anything there, because everything's just it's just been established for so long. Whereas in Vegas, it was a it's blank canvas, and I love it. I love it. It's clean. It's beautiful. It's well thought out. It's engineered properly. Roads make sense. Traffic makes sense. It's fascinating. Very intelligent people have built this town, and I do love it.
Oh, that's wonderful. What advice do you have for those who are just starting out on their entrepreneurial journey?
Get ready. Work hard. It's not easy. You think you own a business and tomorrow you're a millionaire. Doesn't happen. You got to put the work in. Is a 24/7, 365. You don't get days off. You don't get time off. If you're not physically doing something in the business, you are mentally doing something for your business.
Are there any particular resources or networks in Las Vegas that you found invaluable for your growth?
Oh, I do a lot of networking. I'm a BNI snob. I moved to Vegas 14 years ago now, and I knew 3 people. So I had to learn. I had to meet people. I had to get out there and network myself. And one of the first things I did was join a networking group. And I can honestly say this many years later, everything I have in Vegas is like, I call it the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. It's the 6 degrees of BNI. A relationship, a partnership, someone I met through BNI at some point has influenced just about everything I have in this town today. It's crazy. So you got to get out there. You got to network. You got to meet people, shake hands, kiss babies, and take some time to weed out the wackadoos. There's there's some interesting people in this town. You just have to do your due diligence and learn who's top quality and strap yourself to them and see where it takes you.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Building a successful business requires adaptability. Can you tell us about a time you had to pivot or make a major change to your business model?
I Mostly it's employees. It's really trying to find the team that is going to gel with you. Um, I think that's the biggest struggle so far is putting all the pieces in it, and being a brand new business. We're building it from the ground up, and the potential that's involved with HydroShield is gigantic in this town. So it's finding the proper people that know the right folks. I mean, I'm a mortgage loan officer. I don't know anyone in the construction business. I don't know anyone in building maintenance and any builders or anyone in the casinos or stuff like that. So it's all brand new to me. So finding the right people and the right connections, that's probably the hardest part right now. And trying to figure out where to put your resources, where to put your money in, whether it's advertising or networking or, whatever you're going to do. I think that's probably the hardest part of growing a business.
Sure. Networking's crucial for business growth. Can you share some tips on building meaningful relationships within the Las Vegas business community?
Yeah, that's again, I'll go back to BNI, and I'm sorry if this turns out to be a BNI business spotlight here, but their philosophy of givers gain. I mean, that is so simple, and it truly means so much. When I first joined, I would show up to the meetings on a weekly basis and be upset when I would leave because I didn't get a loan. I didn't get a lead. Just rooms going around, referrals are going around and nothing's coming to me. And that went on for about 6 months, and it was extremely frustrating. What's wrong with me? Why doesn't anyone want to do business with me? You get all these thoughts about why. And then I drank the Kool-Aid and listened to what was going on, and the fact of givers gain. What can I do for you? It's not what can you do for me at these. If you want to do that, go to a chamber mixer or any mixer and just hand out your cards and see what happens there. But if you want to build meaningful relationships, what can I do for you? And when I changed my focus of what can everyone do for me to what can I do for everyone else, and truly started learning about their businesses and learning about their families and meeting them and hanging out with them and doing lunches and dinners and plays and whatever it is that you do to build meaningful relationships. Once those relationships started clicking, then the business started rolling, because now they know me, like me, and trust me. It's not rocket science here. They got to know you, like you, trust you. And when you just show up and you ask for everything and you want, you're just a beggar. And then that no one wants to deal with that. You're just going to kind of put your blinders on and move away. But when you go out of your way to help someone else, that's when the magic really starts happening, and they want to return the favor.
Yeah, definitely. In the world of business, failures and setbacks are just part of the journey. Can you share a challenging moment in your career and how you overcame it?
Oh, no, I'll let you know when I figure it out. No, I mean, this past year has been very challenging. In the mortgage business, that was really tough, and it's just a challenge to kind of manage multiple things. This year, like I said, I'm a mortgage lender. Been doing that for 15 years. That's my primary source of income. Purchased this business, so trying to get this off the ground, essentially by myself, is interesting. And I'm involved in Rotary. I'm the president of my Rotary club, so that's taken a lot of time as well. So I think that's the biggest challenge, is just kind of balancing those three major points in my career. That's the biggest struggle, I think, is just getting everything balanced and figuring it all out.
Sure. So, as a business owner, I'm sure you have a vision for the future. What are your goals and aspirations for HydroShield?
World domination. No, it really, with HydroShield, the true potential of this product, and there is nothing like it. It is absolutely fascinating, and it really should be on every piece of glass in this town. There's certain pieces of glass that'll come from the factory with a coating or something on those on the glass to make it hydrophobic, but most glass doesn't come protected, and it just under a microscope, it's nooks and valleys and holes, and it's so simple for dirt to cling to it. And once we put our solution on it, it just changes it. It is fascinating what it does. It repels water, repels dirt. So I see it being installed on every piece of glass at casinos, on every piece of glass in new construction homes. I do want to make it a household name. You have to know if I have a piece of glass or a kitchen countertop or something like that, has it been hydroshielded? I just want people to ask, oh, did you guys hydroshield this one yet? No? Okay. Then we got to order it. The consumer needs to know about it. But it takes a long time to build that kind of name recognition.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Can you share any upcoming projects or initiatives you're excited about right now?
This time of year, I'm excited about just getting outside. Getting outside and working. It's the one thing about HydroShield, our solution does not like to be hot. So summertime, especially in Vegas, I have to keep it on ice. I have to, make sure that we keep the temperatures cool. So it's a lot of interior work. So inside's fine. We have air conditioning, showers, countertops, kitchens, bathrooms, stuff like that is easy. But doing exterior windows, so a lot of total home protection, every window around the house, or all those beautiful sliding glass doors that are looking at golf courses. That's the immediate projects right now, is doing that kind of stuff while it's still nice outside and not 100 degrees beating down on these pieces of glass. Because come summertime, I won't be able to do it until next winter.
Yeah, definitely. Finally, reflecting on your journey so far, what is one piece of advice or a mantra that you can share with others about your business endeavors?
I'm a very simple man. Tell the truth. Do the right thing. I don't know if that's even advice. It should just be natural. But I don't feel like it is. It just do the right thing, do a quality job at a quality price, treat the client the golden rule, treat the client the way you'd like to be treated. Do it right. Do it the first time correct. Don't sell snake oil. That's what I absolutely love that about HydroShield and this company is it is not snake oil. It is something that truly works, that there's nothing out there that you can compare it to. And that's just what I love. And when the consumer gets it installed, it's just the look on their face is fascinating. And you talk to them a year later, and it's like, I love it. I just can't believe, why have we never had this before? It's truly amazing. And I love, hearing the testimonials and listening to people talk about it. So it's, that is just something I love. But yeah, honesty is the best policy. It's very simple. Don't lie. Lies are hard. You got to remember them all.
Yeah, absolutely. So if somebody in the Vegas Valley is interested in getting HydroShield, what's the best way to get hold of you?
You can either call the office at 702-609-6388, or just go right online to our website, hydroshieldlv.com.
Perfect. Wonderful. All right. We're going to be signing off. Thanks again, Joe, with HydroShield Las Vegas, for being on this week's Vegas Business Spotlight.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Vegas Business Spotlight. For more inspiring stories and insights from the Las Vegas business community, be sure to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform. And remember, you can catch new episodes each week at vegasbusinessspotlight.com, where we keep the spotlight shining bright on the entrepreneurs who make Las Vegas thrive. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next week.